grade basketball tournament. Growing up, Jess and I played basketball together through Parks and Rec, and we just really fell in love with basketball and even other sports. And now that we're in high school, we just finished our senior season together, and we've realized how important sports is to us, and we've learned to become better leaders and work well with other people, and we feel like this is something we wanted to share with other people. So our big question was, what athletic event can we put on for the younger athletes who's starting to become become better in high school, and then how could we get high school students involved with that? So that's why we decided to do the tournament, because it's a way for the younger kids to get involved in a sport and then have high school students be there supporting them and helping them out.
Okay, so the problems we focused on were the lack of enthusiasm for sports in the younger generations. You don't see kids wanting to play sports anymore and having the same enthusiasm as probably me and Haley did. The Parks and Recreation, we're having problems because not as many kids are signing up to play sports. There's also less physical activity. Kids don't want to play outside anymore. They're sitting inside playing video games or sitting on the couch. There's less high school and elementary school interaction. I remember when we were in 3rd and 4th grade, we came to high school for summer camps, and it got us excited about playing basketball and everything like that, and we really interacted with them, and that's decreased a lot. And then I think the tournament helps increase that, because we have kids that are in high school now that volunteer for the tournament that did play in the tournament when they were in 5th and 6th grade, so there's a really cool connection with that. And then also the tournament helps fund the annual marketing Pistons trip, which is an educational experience, but it's also a fun experience for students in the marketing program, and that would help fund it. So normally the tribe funds that, but now the tournament is what helps us put that together. What was important to us was the lack of physical activity. It raised, the obesity rates raised 5% in just 6 years, and it continues to rise. And then also the physical activity rates, you can see that boys and girls only participate in physical activities once a day, and that could be every day, or at least 3 days a week is what is normal for kids, but a lot of kids don't even participate in physical activity 1 day a week. And then also, we think that playing sports increases the ability for youth to learn sportsmanship, healthy competition, leadership, and teamwork. And employers, coaches, teachers, and everyone around you looks for these qualities. When you're applying for college, applying for jobs, and even in the classroom, this is what people look for. And I think sports really teach that. And studies show that student athletes do well in the classroom because they're more focused, they're better at time management, and they also have goals and are more focused. We also have the lack of volunteer opportunities for students in high school. Volunteer rates, they haven't really increased, but they've also decreased a lot for nonprofit organizations. And the Mount Pleasant 5th and 6th grade basketball tournament, it's cool because a lot of kids, they love to do this. They look forward to it every year to volunteer for it, and we have an overabundance of students that actually want to do this and want to volunteer for the tournament.
Okay, so we made a promotional video, because this is it's been a tradition at Mount Pleasant, so we didn't actually start it, we're just continuing it, and so we created this video to send to the sponsors that help put this on for us, so that they will want to support us.
The 5th and 6th grade basketball tournament has been a tradition at Mount Pleasant High School for over 10 years now. Every spring, the marketing classes begin preparing for this annual event by designing t-shirts, contacting local businesses to sponsor, and signing up to volunteer for different tasks. Teams from all over the area are invited to compete with each other, and many teams come back year after year because they enjoy the atmosphere, and their players always look forward to participating in our tournament. Luke Taylor, a 7th grader at West Intermediate in Mount Pleasant, was just recently asked what his experience was like when he played at the tournament both his 5th and 6th grade years.
I enjoyed playing basketball in 5th and 6th grade at the 5th and 6th grade tournaments. I got to play with my teammates and we had a lot of fun just getting better at basketball and playing with some other local teams.
Hunter Conley, a senior at Chippewa Hills High School, was also asked what his experience was like.
I remember competing in Mount Pleasant's 5th and 6th grade basketball tournament. It was a lot of fun to play basketball with my friends. Although winning is important, it was fun building memories with my teammates that will last a lifetime.
Not only does this tournament leave a lasting impact on all of its participants, but it allows for high school students to volunteer while learning marketing concepts such as advertising, promotion, and customer service. All of the money raised is put towards future tournaments, the boys basketball program at Mount Pleasant High School, and the annual marketing program Pistons Trip. Help us keep the tradition alive. Thank you for your support.
Okay, so like we said, we have a lot of volunteers every year. We always put up sign-up sheets for kids to sign up to help with us, and we always have a crazy amount of kids helping. They do things such as like keep scores, all the points that teams score. They have to keep track of the time, stopping the clock and everything, staying focused on the game. And then we have the posters in the hallway that keep track of like who wins what game, what court they play on, so people can keep track of that. And it's not run by any like teachers or anything. Like Mrs. Laser helps, but us students do everything. And we made rosters, like programs for people to buy when they come and sign in. So kids were taking admissions, and obviously there was lots of different people helping keep score. Then we also brought down our school store. We have one down in the marketing room. We brought it down to the hallway so that the teams could look at that and maybe purchase some things. And then we opened the concessions, and kids are running that as well.
These are just a few of the pictures of the players that came. We have teams from all over the area. They all have AAU programs that they go, so they have a ton of tournaments, and then at the end of their season, they come to this final tournament to play all the local teams. And this is just a few of the teams listed. We have multiple Mount Pleasant teams, and Beale City, Alma, Morley, Stanwood, St. Louis, Ithaca, and they all come together and compete, and it's kind of a big deal. We have kids that tell us that are even in high school now that they remember winning or losing the tournament, and it's kind of like a pride thing. They come back and they want to win it next year, and or keep the tradition going and keep winning it. So yeah, it's pretty cool for them.
And then we also provide like raffles and prizes for the coaches and the players. So this year we had a signed Pistons poster, a jersey, and then we had tickets for Pistons games, so that was really cool. And then the coaches got passes to the water park. So we put their names in a bowl and then pull them out. And then we also had like rules. We put together like different rules for the tournament. That way, if there was any confusion on things, we could refer back to this. And then before the fifth graders started playing, we had a meeting with all the coaches, just kind of like lay down like, hey, good sportsmanship, keep your parents in line, no talking back, stuff like that. And then like time limit and everything. And then we had the same meeting with the sixth graders, just kind of like tell them that, hey, like we're students, we're just trying to make this a fun experience for everyone. So remind your parents to not be so harsh on this. And then when the team that wins gets a trophy. So fifth grade team gets a trophy and sixth grade team gets a trophy. And then we hand out medals to each player individually.
This year, Mount Pleasant 6th grade and then Alma 5th grade won the tournament. I'm sure next year Alma and Mount Pleasant will play again, and then they'll try and win it again. But it's really cool. They get really excited about it, and we pull out the big bleachers, and it's just like a big championship game. So it's really cool for them.
Overall, we just wanted to like inspire kids to get more excited about sports, and we learned how much of a big deal how much of a big deal this is for them, and how much of an impact we can have on them, and how we can help them get more excited about participating in sports in high school. And also we were able to like get more kids involved and volunteer